A good chunk of your time is actually spent writing emails. If you don't know what Grammarly is, it's basically a digital writing assistant, and it works across multiple.
Want relief? Burning pain in the chest or stomach may be caused by heartburn, while stomach discomfort, nausea, and feeling bloated may be signs of indigestion. Take Gaviscon Double Action with natural seaweed. It works fast to neutralize excess acid and forms a protective barrier for lasting relief up to 4 hours. Use Gaviscon Double Action.
Hi, do you post content on social media? If you do, then this message may change the way you use social media for
I bring you the chosen one, Big Jeffrey. Church.
Now, players, I got some fresh game to bring to the table today. Now, this player right here, he's different. He don't drive a Cadillac. What? He don't got a perm. What? Why should we let you and the pimp lead in the doom?
Man, whoever said progress was a slow process wasn't talking about me. I'm a PIMP. Plus, I got the magic stick.
But Pippa can't say, don't down him, crown him.
Preach! Have a nap.
Yeah.
We're a secret spy agency.
MI6.
Do I look like a woman that plays for the minor league?
I feel like I'm dealing with what seems like a never.
Woo! Thank you! Thank you very much! Awesome R&B artists! I'm not sure if I can actually put this playlist on save playlist to library, of course. I've just done it. Let me try to see if I can share it with the chat, okay? Hold on. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. You're also amazing, you have no idea. Let me just do some settings in the game. There's an old saying in our chat, yeah? Okay? It's called "What up?" Oh my god. Or aloha? Yeah, it's fine. How do you say hello in New Zealand? Do you have like a... You know, okay, I've always been very fascinated with the Haka Raw. Yeah, Haka Raw is originated in New Zealand. The native tribe. You know, I learned it in Singapore, by the way, because one of my former comrades during my service days did the Haka Raw during during the training. Yeah, it goes something like, I can still remember, you know, a little bit, because the way that he performed is really fucking top notch. Because he trained from the professional, the originals, New Zealanders that do the... You know what I mean? So yeah. Yep, she's knocked out as usual. Everybody in the channel. BB. Our usual lovely co-host. Say something, BB. Say something. Okay. She just to make sure that everybody is relaxed in the chat. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch up. Yeah, how are you guys? Please tell me about your day, man. I'm good as I woke up with a headache, but it's slowly going away. Do you have aspirin? Aspirin is great. Or get some BS beer in your stomach. I mean, I don't support alcohol at all. But if you are not dealing with any alcoholism and your brain is normal functioning, I think 1 can is fine. Just moderate it, okay? Yeah, for me, I have to really discipline, if you know what I mean. That being said, before this gotten warm, cheers! Yeah, so do you have aspirin? Well, there's another way to cure headache. I know it's gonna sound really crazy. Do a invert yoga headstand with your elbows for 15 minutes or for a bit, and then relax. Take deep breath. Yeah, that's one way to also cure headache. Or aspirin. Up to you, okay? Oh, speaking of headache, thank goodness, man. I don't want to jinx it, but let's just say that when I was during my younger days, when I first had the monthly thing, yeah, I actually had it really young, by the way, when I was like 10. I'm serious. Actually, it's 9. Yeah, it's actually 9. I got my first time 1993. Oh, 1994, sorry. 1994. Yeah, one day I just screamed, you know, in the toilet. In 1994, I screamed like, what is this? 为什么我在流血啊? I yelled in the toilet. I think only me and my second former sister was at home. And then I said, why am I bleeding? I was yelling, why am I bleeding? Then she was even more nervous than I am. Yeah. And then she proceeded with what she knew already because she's 3 years my senior. So I think I can tell, like, in her eyes, she was even more nervous than me, not knowing what to do with me. But she proceeded with some intimate details. So yeah, you drank so much water. Water is actually really good, but it really also depends on what water you are drinking. Please do not drink distilled water. It's actually really bad for us. Distilled water has its own pros for certain types of watering, but I don't think it's good for our body, because the distilled water is just going to wash away whatever minerals and electrolytes that we have in our body. Yeah, so please do not drink distilled water. Okay, you're just going to feel even more dehydrated, malnutrition, because your distilled water is so purified and so pure, right? That it's just going to wash away your things, the good things and the bad things at the same time. I know everything about water. Mineral is best. Spring, sure, because I think spring is mineral as well, right? The best form of water, I think, is mineral. Or if you can spend a few bucks, please try to get oxygen water. That's really good. More oxygen in your body means when you drink the oxygen water, right? It brings the oxygen to the blood. When the oxygen goes into your bloodstream after you drink the oxygen water, the oxygen brings to different parts of your organs and your body, including your brain. You feel so much better. In general, wellness. Neuro is speaking common sense. I'm speaking science, not common sense. Science, thank you, science. Well, I have some good news for you guys. It does sound a bit selfish coming out from my mouth when I say I have some good news for you guys. But it's more like how I would like our channel to bring more value to you guys, and this is the latest update. I got the portable AC, by the way, but I can't turn it on yet because I don't have the hose. Yeah, so I need to wait for the delivery of the, you know, like a windowsill kind of a thing that will have the ventilation hole for the AC, portable AC, to vent out the hot air. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that to come. Radiator, it's actually portable air condition. Yeah, so it's basically the okay, if you were to purchase normal AC these days, usually the compressor is on the outside and then the AC is on the inside, right? Depending on how many units you have. But this is 2-in-1. The compressor is in. Let me show you guys. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. Introducing Media 9000 BTU portable AC, and this is my usual fan that I'm using. Oh, it works great, man. Oh fuck, I'm so hot. Okay. So this is the media I carry all the way from Millennia Walk to back home. Yeah. When I say carry means I actually brought my portable trolley, foldable trolley, And it was a very interesting journey yesterday as well. Okay, I actually did a recording for you guys. I'm thinking, should I just get the video editing going to show you guys the journey when we go and collect our AC yesterday? Yeah, so but the fixing of the AC part should be included in the video though, I felt. But you know what, maybe I could just doesn't matter. Okay, fixing of the AC part, fixing of the AC, the exhaust hose to propel out the hot air out of the window. I can do that next time. But I think I could possibly combine the video diary that I recorded using my mobile phone to yeah, why not? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I haven't been to Banana Walk in almost 2 decades. Oh my, the place sure. If you guys been to Singapore, there's this place right opposite Suntec City. It's called Millennia Walk. Yeah, it's really fantastic. It really does cap its, how do you say this? It kept its excuse me. It kept its original culture there as a shopping mall. But the one thing that is bad is because it's city and Singapore is trying to go smoke free. So you need, when you want to smoke, right, you need to go like 10 meters away from all shopping mall entrances. Yeah. Finally, now you won't be cooked alive. I am still being cooked, so eat me. I'm almost done. The temperature in our room right now is, hold on, okay? She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. She has her own fan. She has her own fan blowing onto her. Let me show you guys, okay? Can I actually show you guys? Yeah, she has her own freaking hell. It's gonna take a. She has her own fan. All right. That's why she's feeling really cool right now. Okay. Oh, you asked about how we greet each other. Yeah. Is that like a special way of greeting in New Zealand? Oh, I was gonna show you guys a Hakka raw, by the way. Would you like me to demonstrate what I remember? I may pronunciate many words wrong, so I'm not sure whether is it appropriate if I were to demonstrate it. Yeah, because I assure you, I really want to learn it properly. You know, that's one thing I'm fascinated with New Zealand. Besides his awesome people like Lucifer. Yeah. What a great country. It really depends on who the person is. So if it's a close friend, we will say "Sup, cunt." If a stranger, you'll be like "Sup" or "Hello." All right. Oh, cool. Wait, so if I were to greet you in your channel when you go live, when you're streaming, Lucifer, I can go into your chat and say, "Yo, sup, cunt." Is it? Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you guys greet each other by vagina. Okay. In my culture, Singapore, right? When you greet someone by vagina, it means "Hey, jibai." It means you did something wrong. Yeah. You bad boy or bad girl. Jibai means cunt also. We use the cunt word in both ways. In Singapore, we use it in many different ways. I'm not gonna lie. Scientific way, cursing way, being friendly way, frustration way, funny ways. Yeah, all sorts. I don't understand. Yeah, it can be bad or good. I understand. Hey, we are all different but the same. Okay, just a quick reminder, VIP badges are now temporarily given to kick streamers in our chat. If you see the diamond VIP badge, please follow these awesome brothers and sisters to support and check out their live streams out when they go live. Thank you in advance. Okay, Okay, the temperature right now in our bedroom is 27 degrees. Okay, it does feel. Let me just double check on the weather from outside. Meanwhile, please type in chat your weather as well. Exclamation point weather your country if you like, or any other country that you like to find out. Weather for Singapore, that's pretty close. Yeah, by about 1.9 degrees. Nice. Hell yeah. I weather Germany. In Germany, we use it in many ways too. Did it a lot when I was a teenager. Oh, by the way, shout out to some person called Enrico Reich. Thank you for your 50 Sing dollars donor from last stream. It's well received through PayPal. It's you, RNCO, I know that. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. You really helped with the expenses yesterday, you know. Because I did not anticipate the portable AC box to be so huge. So it was impossible to take the train back home after I collected the AC. So yeah. Yeah, who's that? Who's that? Who's Enrique Iglesias? I mean, thank you again. Really appreciate it. The donation has been credited under our YouTube, on our latest YouTube video. We played games together, yes, the last stream. So it's 4.3 degrees in Germany. Holy shit, bring some cool air over here, man. Let's go. How about New Zealand? New Zealand. How many states are there in New Zealand though? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lucifer. You are streamer wise, right? You might just be the first New Zealander in our community. Yeah. Do you know that? What a pleasure. Let me say hello to Mr. Shenanigans. Hi, Mr. Shenanigans, if you're here. What a nice friend to game with. It was fun watching you guys. Yeah, I was lurking. Usually when I host someone, just in case you have no idea, whenever I host another streamer after we ended our stream, I will usually just say hi, okay, then I'll lurk. Because I'm not sure how many of you can relate. I just prefer not to talk too much to disrupt the rhythm of the streamer, what they are doing. You know, it's just yeah, it's just me. I prefer to watch, say hi, have fun, crack some jokes. Okay, I'm not responding means I'm fapping. Yeah, but it's all me. Yeah, it's all me. So just to give you guys a heads up, Mr. Shenanigans is your mate. I know, right? He sounds fantastic, by the way. Treasure your mate, okay? Good gaming mates are very hard to come by, you know. Yeah. Okay, right, so let's get on with our better mental health management tip number 101 of today. He sweats as much as you do. Nice. Nice. Okay, wow, it's hard to collect my thoughts with what I've experienced yesterday plus today before we go live. But let's just I'll try my best to summarize my experience in the next, bear with me, 3 minutes. It's so important that we find that one thing we truly care about and focus on it. I know it's okay, let's give it two, man. Two. Or should I say just one important moral and value, and we must practice it every single day and wake up because of it. Some of you may be wondering why there are people, not people, but there are one viewer who actually felt impressed about the fact that after what we have been through since the downfall of our Twitch channel, that we are still doing what we love, you know? And here comes my, I don't know whether is it a secret, but here comes my confession. The energy comes from knowing, waking up every single day that I truly believe that my presence and going live is gonna make at least someone smile or make a difference. To advocate for something, to speak up for what's right and for what's wrong. And yeah, with the sole purpose of all of us can all ultimately live in harmony and work together. You know what I mean? I know it's, hey, don't get me wrong, it doesn't exactly sound like what I just preached when I call out Steven, is it Steven or Steve? I forgot his name. Steven Crowder? Steve Crowder? Yo, Mr. Crowder, don't get me wrong, I do feel bad like calling him out on social media, but is there any other way to stop his bullshit? Did you see his response video about him, about the leaks? Like I mentioned before on my own social media, hey, I don't believe anyone is the biggest person in the world, okay? We do the best that we can, right? Or what we know. And from my experience, the one way that works is shame and guilt from the other party, to induce guilt in them. It has so far worked out for me, yeah? I do apologize if this seems really evil, but if there's any other way to stop bullshit from happening, please let me know, okay? And I would like to also encourage every single one of you to call me out on bullshit as well, to shame me. Because I am no different than any other human beings. I'm no more and no less, if you know what I mean, okay? Noxolis, welcome back. Brother, no! Ah! Yep, so find that one moral and one value that you truly care about. Advocate for something. I know it seems cringy or silly, but you know what? It is not cringy when you come to realize, right, by you speaking up, you actually encourage others to speak up too when they have no voice or been suppressed because of fear induced by their predators. You will find it very meaningful to advocate for, let's say, domestic abuse, for example. It's so important to speak up because there are so, you know, even in let's just talk about a small country like my country in Singapore, okay? Do you know how many people, especially second or third class like myself, right? Okay, we might be a first world country, yeah, but then most of us are actually second class, third class citizens. This country of ours is built for first class citizens, and it's very rare that it contains Singaporeans, though I'm not gonna lie. It's just somehow, I wouldn't say capitalism exactly, because we do have lots of people who are trying to do the right things even when they are rich and powerful. But I would say socialism is pretty up there, yeah. Okay, that aside, I guess what I'm trying to say is, let me have a sip of this BS Belgian beer first, not endorsing it. You might get addicted to alcohol and have dealt with alcoholism by drinking this beer. So don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, just don't. Okay, don't do it. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, actually, one good news personal good news I want to share with you guys is I just called my second uncle to let him know the good news that our operation is fully healed now, and we managed to get a settlement that was rightfully ours. And I invited him to stay with us when we get our own place. Yeah, he's sound really skeptical because I'm not sure why. He has his reasons. I hear his reasons. I just feel like he felt like it's inconvenient, or he doesn't feel like he deserves to be taken care of, you know? It's really fucking sad, man. It's my biological father's younger brother who loves us more than my own biological father. Yeah. I'm like, uncle, once I move, I'll let you know. I'll try to move near to the neighborhood that you're staying in, so you won't be disconnected with your local friends, okay? With your neighborhood friends. Yeah, it's fully healed. It's fully healed. So yeah, now it's a transition period, and I have already sent in the application for a rental flat to HDB government on the 20th. No news yet. I'm quite concerned, yeah, because the move is gonna be quite a rush now. So we have May, June, 2.5 months to move. We have to move up by July 18. Please send me mark it on the calendar if you can, but if not, do not worry. It's embedded in my mind already. It's a signed contract. How can I not remember? Yeah, I may have to pay a visit down to the HDB itself at Toa Payoh to expedite the case. Yeah, okay, let's see how it goes. I give it until... I may drop them an email again, because their response time supposedly they say is within 14 days. So today is the 30th of April. I sent the email request on the 20th. So we have 4 days, right? So after 4 days, I will follow up with them via email first, then I'll pay the visit. Okay, yeah, one step at a time, alright? My uncle was a victim of toxic parenting. He's a truly good person on the inside and out. A person filled with love and compassion, and is so heartbreaking to learn that he did not live his life to the fullest. And he's already in his 70s. Anyway, good to know that we still have a blood family, yeah, that love us. So here comes my reminder to every single one of you. Find that cause and value, or that one person that you believe that you care about, and stand for it. And for me would be family values, man. Family values, very important. Treating each other civilly, very important. Loving each other, very important. Supporting each other, very important. We are going to make up for lost time. We're going to create our own brand new family, what we never had before. I told him, do not worry about the payment of the house, because it's gonna be fully covered over my end because of the settlement. He just need to move in. He will have his own bedroom, and we'll have our own space as well. His living is such an awful place, guys. I feels bad, man. Like, okay. Anyway, Yeah. So family values for me is still number one. Okay. I would like to implore, is that a good word? Implore, encourage you guys to find out what matters to you the most that is going to, I think propagate is a bad word because it means you're trying to propagate fake news. Not propagate, but influence others to make the right decision that will lead to a more harmonious society, a more harmonious humanity. How about that? Cheers. Yeah, and this is exactly what I stream for and what I wake up for every day. Cheers, Aman, everybody. I know it's a little bit deep, yeah, about this share. Woo! But you know what? This I feel so liberated. Really, money can't buy everything, man, but it sure can't buy liberation, guys. It really, no. In fact, when I think back about my life right now, money was the main source of the medium, right, that causes all evil thinking and evil doings and decisions. Family values was not practiced. Civility between just mature human beings was not even practiced, even within closest loved ones. That's fucking ridiculous, don't you think? So, let's set things right, shall we? In our own personal lives. Let's cheers again. Pros, skull, tables. How do you say cheers in New Zealand? I'm gonna cheers in Spanish. Salud, chin chin. Na zdrowie! But must get out, must get out. The energy has to go somewhere. It's not just energy though. These are really our plans to move forward, and I hope that my uncle wouldn't mind at all what we do for work. And of course we are going to soundproof our workspace where he can rest in his own private space in the same house as well. It's not gonna be big though. So the place, but I hope to be more consistent with my work so that when there's more money brings convenience only. Alright? Let's all get this right. Money only brings more convenience. And shortcuts. But it doesn't buy love. It doesn't buy someone's free will. It doesn't buy someone's autonomy. You get my meaning. Money is a tool for convenience. Okay? And I would like to work harder for this tool so that okay, the settlement might get us a nice suite, 1-bedroom studio apartment. 1 bedroom. So if we get that apartment, right, I will have to sleep in the living room, then my uncle have to sleep in the bedroom. And the bedroom is not even big though, guys. Yeah, so that's where my concerns. If he doesn't mind what we do for a living and doesn't mind the sound, he can do his thing in his own private space. I think the renovation part will be quite okay. Okay, so hopefully We do not need 2 bedrooms. That would be a waste of money. Yeah, we don't need 2 bedrooms because. Oh wait. Okay. Alright. Okay. I will let you guys know about my plans about our new place. Okay, because it's just words for now. The HDB has yet come up with any build to order new flats, so right now I'll just dreams and talks, hearsay, yeah. Alright, if you guys have any, if this share inspire you to share something that you like to share and get it out of your chest, please feel free, okay? And Discord is now open for anyone to come on in and chit chat with yours truly. I'll be in live show, yeah. Okay, just in case you have no idea what our Discord channel is, the link is under. You can find the link. Is it like at the bottom right, where the description and the okay. Or you can add some exclamation point Discord in chat. Hey, thank you for the follow. The Raw Gutter 0412. Come on down. What happened to our alerts? What happened to our alerts? Give me 1 second. Let me try to find out, okay? What happened to our alerts? Why is it not working? I'm gonna test, okay? Hold on. Followers. It should work, yeah? Hey, Gutter! I apologize for the... It's strange. It should work. Let me just save the settings. Thank you, Lucifer. Okay, yeah, I am now in live show. Check this out. All of these live comms channel in our Discord are open to everyone. You do not need any admin to pull you in or out of any channels. Yeah, because I do believe that, hey, it's a freedom to whether you want to troll or be a civilized human being. Decision is up to you. Okay, feel free to join our Discord. If you're a streamer, do let me know. I'll give the stream a role and feel free to self-promote in the self-promo channel, right? Okay, so come on in if you have anything you'd like to share or just want to chit-chat and say hi. Okay? Alright, if there's nothing else, I know it might take some time for you guys to think about what you want to share in chat. If it's anything relevant to what we are sharing today in terms of, okay, the reason why I think is part of good mental health management is just so that believing in something and advocating for something and practicing it, walk the talk, is the best therapy in practical sense, don't you think? Words are just words, man. To make sure that no one else have gone through the shit you have gone through, okay, and to advocate for healthy family dynamics, you can go in peace at the end of the day and kick the bucket in peace, don't you think? Wake up box tricks. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, the alerts. But I can see in chat though, it's strange. Thank you again, the Raw Gutter. You want to say something, Raw Gutter? Say hi! Where are you from? Tell us! Yeah, my alerts only work sometimes too. Yeah, let me double check again to see if... Yep, alerts is connected to the box trick. That's strange. Okay, I want to say hello to all 13 viewers in our channel. Welcome back. We are only 75 minus 48 shy followers to get a subscription button enabled on our kick.com/Neuroisdelicious. So please feel free to follow our channel. You'll be deeply appreciated. 75 followers to enable the subscription button. Yeah. If not, I just gotta work harder by producing adult content on OnlyFans, on Patreon, or any other platforms. Yeah. Okay. Or direct donation is welcome. Thank you again, R1CO. I really appreciate it. It really helps with my expenses yesterday. You have no idea. I never even drink. This was from last stream, by the way. I still have the half can in the fridge with a tissue paper stuck down at the top of the opening. Yeah, I don't intend to waste any beer. Alright, it's $3.45 Sing dollars. I know I look lame right now, and I'm okay. Alright. Yo, new to kick. Stop. True, but when you get a minute and show some love, have a great stream. Thank you. Hi. Thank you very much. Do you stream as well, or are you just a passerby viewer? Stop. True. I think that might be auto correct spelling. Stop true when you get a minute and show some love. Okay. Have a great stream. Okay, I hope I have paid enough attention to your chat. Please continue to speak, okay? Don't be shy, because if you're shy, I'm shy as well, okay? I reflect how you guys are feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm a fucking AI, man. I mirror how you guys feel. I'm an empath. Alright, so today's itinerary for Division the game, Division 2, is very simple. We are going to discover, or should I say, to find out whether there are any more builds we can optimize, right? Using the Ninjabike, Ninjabike Messenger Bag! See how serious I am? With my shaking fingers? Okay, right. And if you'd like to join me, please come on in. We're gonna start off with some Heroics Invaded. And we might do Tidal Basin Legendary. Yeah. Let's do it. We have not completed Legendary Tidal Basin, yeah? Or even... Oh, we got a zoo, by the way. We completed the zoo for some reason. In first try, yeah. Thank you again, Raw Gutter. Would you prefer us to call you the Raw or Raw Gutter or 412? Let us know, okay? Hollywood Day 5, let's go! Join me! If you like. Activate. Yeah! Okay, do not forget 2 days left, 2 days, 6 hours left to exchange your stars at the GE vendor. There was one time we have 100 stars and 120 stars and more, and we missed the deadline to exchange the stars, and all the stars were gone. There were a particular live stream called The Lost Stars of Division 2. It was about that. Now you know what it means. Okay. I actually just completed my alt on its HHD materials leveling in Wani, Warlords of New York. Level 31 to level 40. I used the Striker build. That's why my original build, my build now on my main, PvE, PvP main, is wearing the Striker right now. Yeah. Okay. Join me if you like. Okay, let's get on with some games first before we find out what more we can do with...
Черные бивни захватили торговый центр Джефферсона. Скорее всего, им нужен узел спецотряда.
Let's not talk over the voice, yeah? Show some respect for AIs. I think... Yeah, because I think the box trick, right, is trying to connect to different, it's trying to make different platform works. So that's why I think that might be some connectivity issue. It could be over my end or over their end, I'm not sure, yeah. So, but I'm just really pleased to learn that at least box tricks chat, but the chatbot on in chat is actually working. Just that the alerts did not come out. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, if you'd like to join me for some invaded missions, just to get this stream going before we take a break, have a Kit Kat, and find out what kind of build we can optimize with the Ninjabike messenger back. I can go myself, do not worry. Yeah. There's something I missed. Upstairs. Hasta la vista, baby. Ooh, wow. Holy shit, the roll is not bad though. Damn, baby, damn. Jammer pause? Fuck you guys. You will not kill me like this. Oh shit, this is bad. Okay. This is Striker, right? Holy hell. I forgot it's heroics. It's not story mode. Be careful, guys. Yeah, I'm not using Striker intentionally, but since it's already in our loadout, that's why I'm using it. If the game sound is too loud, please let me know. Ah, crap, because it's Hollywood. I'm not blaming on Hollywood, no. Hollywood's great. I will use a different build after this. Stop it! Alright, nice. Let's change build. Huh? Which build will Neuro use for Hollywood, guys? Simple answer. Pure damage build. Tell me where your boss is. Easy. Okay, know your builds. What's efficient and what not. I'm not gonna lie, Hollywood is not my favorite. What happened to my... Hollywood is not my favorite GE, yeah. It's not. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! So high! Anyone else? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is Oxidizer, pure damage build, in case you're wondering. Oh my god! I'm gonna damage myself. It's a friendly fire build. Oh my goodness, like... Where did you come from? Mimi Mabu? Okay, I need to learn Russian really quick so I understand what you're saying. I did not see her at the back, by the way. Am I not drunk enough? Yeah, please, come on in. It's not fast at all, it's only heroics. Wait, what?
Черт, они уже добрались до узла сети. Поторопись.
Wait, what? Is that rogue agents? Hold on, Is it better if the sound is like this? Let me know, okay? I'm gonna do 80. Бля, вот солнце!
Отличная цель. Кто там?
Zarden! Is that what you said? Zarden? I know life is hard, brother. Rest in peace, RIP. RIP! Woo! Everybody wants to go to Hollywood. Aiyah! Almost scared thyself! The good thing about having louder game sounds in my ears is I can't hear my own voice. So I won't feel so self-conscious. You know what I mean? Can anyone relate? Yes! Neuroisdelicious is self-conscious as well. Big surprise. I'm always self-conscious, come on. I'm only human, not AI. Lucky me, that I'm not AI.
Состояние критическое.
Oh, fuck my asshole!
Признаков жизни у агента нет.
Fuck my ass! Everybody, do not worry, okay? You need to reinstall the game. I've been having. Yeah, please do so. Lucifer. Don't forget to cache and all files clean. Registry clean before you reinstall your game, okay? From fresh. Make sure there's no game files of Division 2 at all in your system before you reinstall. Don't judge me. I'm dead. We'll only have to do again, that's all.
Обнаружен противник.
Система неисправна.
Why is he standing in the oxidizer?
Система работает.
Why can't I use my skill? Oh, right.
Система урезана.
My skill has been disrupted for some reason.
Система
There we go.
активна.
Yep. Please stand there, NPCs. Stand around, the purple smoke is good for you, yeah? Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Okay, Lucifer. Brother, come on in, man. I'll wait. I wait. R1, would you to come in, R1? Hey, brother, no. Okay, wait. I know brother is skeptical about the game, but would you like to come in and play for fun? If you're still around, brother Noxolus. Brother Nox! Okay. Hell yeah. But not be like, nah. I need to focus on my sim racing. That's a legit reason. It's not bad to shoot a few things in video game, you know. You see why I'm loving Oxidizer now? The Oxidizer range is amazing. Yeah, I know. Hell yes. Hell yes. That's right. That's right. Ah, man. Ow, ow, ow. I think I owe some money to this NPC, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, then. There we go. Bye. Shit. I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that's helping me with the Hollywood GE is actually the skill damage and nothing else. Alright, Neuro. Oh, fuck! Ah! Ah! After you finish your breakfast, no problem. Change build! Which build will Neuro use this time? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit afraid to be using regulars because I don't want to shame myself. To use this build, I need to make sure my kills are all headshot. Yeah. Sure, why not? It's gonna. Oh fuck! I'm in combat. Not like this. Where are you going, NPC? What in the? The NPC says damn it? I think so, guys. How many oxidizer is on him? Hey, healer down. Support station. Guys, I am going to make a support build, healer build, right? That is undefeatable. Yeah, stand by for that video. The video will explain to you guys why that support build is undefeatable. Hard to kill. Unless you have a nemesis, boom! Okay. And so playing PvP. Fuck! Anyone else? Oh, here we go. Guys. Okay, do take note that Oxy build is long range. I think I failed the previous two mission because I did not use the advantage of a long range of this build. Skill builds all reds. If you're not using any blue or any build that gives you immediate armor regen or health regen, please go long range. I'm reminding myself, by the way, yeah, I need this sort of reminder.
Внимание! Попытка несанкционированного доступа.
Okay. Should we continue to use this build?
До узла сети. Поторопись.
I'll be honest, yes we can. Since I'm trying to adapt the long range strat. Let's do this!
Чисто сработал.
That was my own oxy, by the way. Life is hard, life is hard. Oh, yeah. Life is not hard, Neuro. Just cast your oxy far away from you. That's it. And come the fuck down, bitch. Or in New Zealand word, cunt. Come the fuck down, cunt. Honestly, okay, my impression of if you were to use the word cunt in New Zealand, I don't think it's a very bad word though. Right? Am I the only one who's feeling this way? I think it's the impression of the how the country give us foreigners itself. It has always been a very civilized, you know, environmental friendly country. Gentle people in all of its ways. Good civilized culture. It cares about the origins of how the country is being built on, and
Состояние критическое.
it doesn't really come off as bad as, okay, let's say if I were to call someone, hey yo cunt in Singapore, right, I'll get punched in the fucking face, guys. Even in Singapore, yeah, I assure you, I get like punched so hard, not just in my face. Someone could have punched with my poon as well. If you know what I mean by that, what am I doing? My character is so... okay. Okay, Scorpio is like a cheat. I wouldn't say like a cheat, but more like a, okay, play safe kind of a weapon. I haven't done heroic solo in a long time, guys. Is it normal? Again, who's to define what's normal, right? Oh, shut up now. Okay. Anyone want some music besides Division 2? Oh my goodness, it's working! T-Rex! You're here! 你来了! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our OG and VIP mod of Neuroisdelicious channel, D-Rex. D-Rex, 你来了! A brother from Singapore. 早安，你好。Bro, how are you, man? How is you and your family? 好射噃！好射噃！ That's how we greet each other in Singapore. Hokkien, 好射噃！ You need to pronounce it with the correct tune, yeah? If not, it doesn't count. You made it! Oh, a big dap to these local brothers, yeah. D-Rats, Eddie, Prony Kono. Okay, I know, I'm sorry to bring up again. But 真的, at that dire time, right, I really needed support when I was shut up now. Tired, yes. There's a second kid! Congratulations! Hey! Second kid, huh? Congrats! I'm so fucking happy. Cheers. Cheers to you, brother rats. You deserve a good, healthy family with any amount of children that you want. Cheers. Second, huh? No wonder you're so quiet recently, you know, like, okay. Like not so. How do you feel at the moment? Baby hype! Do you know there's one emote they do not have on K.com and I think we should bring it? Baby rage. Yeah, baby rage. Busy with work, with life, curb. Take break if you have to. I'm serious. You deserve it, okay? Take break to live the life that you work hard for. Yeah, I think that is one main problem, one part of the problem of being Singaporean, because we are all programmed to want to work non-stop 24/7. We are all programmed to think like we have to live a certain way, right, to be valued. But you know what? People who love us, right, you'll be valued immediately, even without your achievements, or if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to demean anybody's achievements. Don't get me wrong, what I'm trying to say is, don't forget to enjoy your life with your loved ones who love you for who you are. Yeah. Hold on, yeah, let me go to badges. D-Rats, please accept this badge for the time being. You can go under your settings under your chat and then go under identity and display your OG badge. Thank you. In fact, you guys are VIP, you guys are supposed to be mod, but I don't want to like anyhow pressure you guys, you know. Yeah, so just know that if you are given a mod privileges on our channel, there's still the same thing, no obligations at all, okay? But yeah. Meanwhile, I hope you enjoy this OG badge. You pop by only lah, ha ha ha. It means the world to me. Life is short, yo. You pop by means your younger sister means something to you. So for that, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. 真的谢谢你。人生短短几年而已啊。Translation to English, guys. Life is short, only with a few years. When is a good time to pop by and say hi? Cheers. I'm really happy for you though. Thank you, bigger brother. Yeah, feel free to show off your OG badge in chat, okay? You need to go to your identity and click on the OG badge that we just, or yours truly just, if you honor this channel. Yeah? Thanks again for being an awesome, decent human being when someone needed it the most. AKA me. Cheers. 谢谢你。 跟 Eddie 跟 Prony 啦。Yeah. Would you like to share with us? Is it okay? No, don't divulge too much personal information that you don't want lah. I know we all know that your daughter's name is Chloe. What is the name of your second child? Is it okay to share?
Что случилось? Срочно требуется медицинская помощь. Признаков жизни у агента нет.
Welcome back, Brother Nog. Brother Nog! Do you remember D-Rats? Yeah, D-Rats is one of our brother from Singapore, yeah. You remember D-Rats? There we go. D-Rats! Noxolis, D-Rats! D-Rats, everybody! Everybody, D-Rats! This is awesome. God damn it! Alright. Relax. Okay, please chit chat among yourself. Because I am trying to figure out, right? Let me view challenges. Hold on. Damage shooter hostile with thrown grenade. Hit shooter hostiles with your specialization weapon. Just the tip build. Hit shooter hostile with explosive skills. Okay. Melee attack. Eliminate Rikers. Melee attack again. Burn shooter hostiles. Honestly, I'm not liking Hollywood buff, guys. It's like, why are you doing this to us? That kind of feel, you know? Yeah. The buff only comes when you get your kills, I think. Tell me otherwise if it's not. Eliminate elite cleaners. Complete any invaded missions. Okay. This is day 3. Yesterday. Eliminate hostile using... Break the weak point of a shooter hostile. Blind 3 hostiles at once. Complete bounties. Name hostiles. Okay. Once we complete this mission, we should have a few challenges complete. Shock hostiles. Okay, usually what I'm trying to do here is I'll look at like all day 4 challenges and I will determine the build I want to use for like efficient challenges completion, if you know what I mean by that. One build complete many challenges. Yeah. Enjoy. I go off now. Hey D-Rats, thank you. Check in when you can, okay? 加油. Oh, by the way, BB is back home with us. Did you know that? I'm just reading all this chat. Chloe is back with my evil sister. And now BB is here. 加油 D-Rats! 加油 Stay awesome, okay? You awesome human being. Okay, so after reviewing all of the yeah, BB. You hit all the global events. Okay, Golden Bullet is not bad. Reanimated, it's weird, kinky, cranky. You get your heals and whatnot, but it's just not the same, isn't it? for GE to appear in Division 1 and Division 2, huge difference, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll decide what bit to use for this mission after we are back from this toilet break. Meanwhile, please enjoy this music and we'll be right back. If I'm wrong, don't endorse it. Please correct me. There are like different strains of 420s, right? Marijuana, yeah. And recently there's a big hoo-ha happening in Singapore that a man, Indian fella, I'm sorry to like call him Indian, but it's more prominent because it might I do not think it has anything to do with the race, okay? And our local newspapers and news reporters of any website, you rest assured when it comes to the legislation of our laws in Singapore, is very straightforward and it has nothing to do with race. But however, why did I mention that the gentleman who recently passed from hanging due to the fact that he tried to conspire in drug trafficking of 1 kilogram of cannabis into Singapore? I have no idea why. I think I'm racist. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I'm racist. Yeah. If you find any silver lining in this piece of shit story, right? I can't help but to think that they are as much empathy I have for empathy might be a bad word because I do not see myself because of my white skin Asian race in Singapore. I do not see myself higher or first class or higher class than any other race, yeah. But as much empathy I am in this particular case of Mr. what is his name? Tanga. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Tanga. He has passed, okay? He was very recently hanged to death due to his conviction of conspire to traffic more than 1.1 kilograms of cannabis into Singapore. I have mixed feelings about that because I am so afraid about the fact that what if he's Chinese? What if his voice and his family's plea is heard? He was convicted back in 2014 and he was recently hanged just last week. It might be the week before or last week. You can Google, yeah. Man hanged in Singapore for 1 kilogram cannabis trafficking. What I'm afraid of is this. Has anyone else who is Chinese, white, gotten away with the same crime that he did. I know it sucks. For what's worth, I still do not condone the traffic of. I know I'm a hypocrite, yeah. Hypocrite in the sense that I. I do not welcome any sort of recreational. Any sort of recreational illegal. Recreational hallucinogen drugs. When I say drugs, it's a bad word, but let's just say that it's okay. Chemicals, like THC, because it was proven over and over many fucking times, right? Speaking for victims of. Okay, victim is a bad word as well. Speaking for survivors of young children, teenagers who I once was, were exposed to drugs like this, and then being drugged and raped. Who is gonna be responsible for that? So it's a very big. I wouldn't say big, but it's a. It's. I think it should go by merits, don't you think? In Mr. Tanga, the Indian fellow who was recently hanged due to the conspiracy of his trafficking back in 2014 and was convicted in the court of law in Singapore. If he had some merit before his merit in terms of, okay, contributed, he really tried his best to contribute as a Singapore citizen or in his own ways, I think that should be considered to prevent the death penalty, which is the capital sentence. What I worry right now, right, is that often okay, I'll just say and I will not mention it again. Okay, if there's a time for me to mention it again, I'll mention it again. I hope it's okay. It's for the sake of equality, and so that fair punishment will be given to specific individuals, but not just based on the color of their skin or race. I can't help but to think that or assume that there might be, or there may have already white-skinned Chinese Asians in Singapore who committed way worse crime and got away with the death penalty, you know, simply because they are Chinese. That's one problem. Another problem is, it's as if you are of a certain ethnicity in my country, or you're deemed fucked. You're a criminal, you did something bad. Ah, see? I told you so. The criminal law judge magistrate shouldn't have this biased opinion, yeah? It's so fucking sick. And I'm telling you guys right now because I myself, as a Chinese Asian woman, have survived such discrimination before. Not in the trafficking sense, of course, but in terms of being deemed as the bad seed of the apple, and you know what I mean? This discrimination shit has gotta go, man. Yeah. So my thoughts on this is pretty fucking confused in the sense that if this gentleman really did not try his best to make the best out of his life, despite his ethnicity, despite his background, he is still the cause of, he's still gonna be the main cause of drugs being trafficked, illegal drugs being trafficked into our country, where it's gonna be the main cause of, you know, teenage young children, immature adults getting into unnecessary trouble because it's unsupervised. Everything is relevant. Don't get me wrong, I do not think that one should be pardoned for hurting another human being intentionally if they did a lot of good deeds in this society. That's like a direct violation of humanity, man. Oh, this person did a lot of good work for the church or what, but he or she embezzled money and, I don't know, killed someone maybe, worst case scenario. No, I don't think the person should be pardoned. You did something bad, you did something bad. I don't know, I'm so fucking confused. What are your thoughts on this, guys? What do you think? I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused because of my own personal experience with the law and how I was being discriminated. It's a little bit selfish, but I hope you guys see the big story here. Yeah. I've never been hurt by any other ethnicities before. Any other people of other ethnicities besides my own. Do you know that? Speaking of my experience in Singapore. Weird, right? Something to consider about. So what is the root of the problem? I don't think it's toxic parenting in Mr. Tanga's case. His family fought for him for years. Since 2017 until he's hanged recently. The court did not hear their plea to give him a lighter sentence. Maybe not a death penalty, maybe a life sentence. Because maybe the only way that he knows how to make a living due to the biasness of his race, he did not receive the same quality treatment or education as we do of a certain color of ethnicity in Singapore, you know. Don't you think it means a lot when the parents of a drug trafficker and family is fighting for his life all these years? It's love, pure love, man. I'm not sure if their parents or family truly see him as an evil being, would they still do the same? I'll be honest with you guys. Even my own parents or my own sister did not do anything like hurting anybody else, right? I still don't stand by them. You get my meaning? I do not stand by them in terms of how they practice family value, morals, culture. So different. Because they have proven to me time and time again is toxicity. There should always be one bad apple to blame so that they can feel better about their fucking selves. Yeah, that's a shitty, stupid story about our family, low family story. So many things come to play when I speak about this, don't you think? Insecurities and very afraid to be different, you know. Oh shit, we have someone different in our family. She must be the bad apple. Remember how I tell you guys about the incident when my mom managed to destroy a little innocent girl's life who happens to be Indian? Accuse her of having lice in her hair because she's Indian. That's it. The lice could have came from my mom. Just saying, man. She is the lice if you think about it. In society, she's the fucking lice. Okay, I'm just angry rant at this moment because my gosh. If you were to ask me about my first thoughts, and if you ask me to pick one side, I do condone to the bad death penalty of drug trafficking into Singapore. As much as I understand the scientific use of each chemicals, I myself is an expert in it. I never hide it. You know me, right? But that's not the highlight here. The highlight here is, was it a fair punishment to Mr. Tanga and family? You gotta judge by, did he had a pleasant childhood? Was he discriminated? Was he being bullied in school and all that? We have to look into it. Did he have a choice to be a decent human being like all of us, normies, who are in a way entitled to have a voice? That's what I'm most scared of, you know. As much as I do condone capital punishment, death sentence for drug traffickers, because it is a major problem for a small country like ours. If drugs are allowed to be transported into our country, who is going to do all the work economically? If let's say it's allowed in adults in the society en masse, en masse, is that the word, en masse? Let's not talk about taking recreational drug en masse. People use drugs in Singapore for the sole purpose of, at this point of time, right, is to escape the reality of how Singapore is. Discrimination against different races, colors, status, toxic parenting that become what is us. To face ourselves, to not want to face ourselves of who we have become, the pain that we have to quietly bear inside. We use drugs so that we won't have to, in a way, we just go suddenly. That's what drugs do it only serves a purpose, right? To either give us this don't get me wrong, there are great medicinal purposes in bigger countries like USA, EU, I don't know. But in a small country like ours, we use drugs very differently. It's to just distract. Drinking, smoking. That's it. When we go and see psychiatrists and get our psychiatric medicine, it is also a legal, it's also a way to get the distraction, you know? But of course it's legalized and endorsed by psychiatrists and psychologists. Education, man. Things have Mr. Tanga's death has to come up something good. If you know what I'm trying to say here, his hanging, his death, it has to have a full ending, not just because our legislation, our court judge says you know the crime and you still did it, so there's no excuse. It's complicated, don't you think? Because this man can be saved. This man shouldn't have gone through what he have gone through as a child, that become who he was, become a drug trafficker. And honestly, I speak for his family. I empathize with them, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. The judge and our magistrate court need to look into his history. Was he bullied? Was he discriminated? Why was he like out of school and not doing like a blue collar or white collar job? He has a healthy family dynamic who fought for him, but it still result him in drug trafficking, conspire to drug traffic. Sorry. Don't you think it's fucking sad? I don't have a healthy family dynamic, but I feel like I put through due to the fact that I'm a woman and for the fact that I'm white in terms of Singapore standard. I'm yellow but I'm white in my country. This should all be considered. I'm gonna highlight this part and tag Ministry of Law, NSF Singapore, Yo Wan Ling, our this sort of rooted issues should be addressed, yeah. Don't get me wrong, like I said, with someone who is entitled and have the choice of like us, I forgot what to say, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna highlight this part and tag the relevant authorities. The fuck? Give me one sec, I'll be right back. I need to clean my glasses.
We both came up on the gritty streets of Jamaica, Queens. 2 street kids, now men. It's sad it had to end this way. But before I go into that, let's start from the beginning.
I've been waiting to murder this clown, B.
This nigga's done.
You ready to do this, son? Crazy? I'm ready to murder this clown. Son, please give me...
Hi, do you post content on social media? If you do, then this message may change the way you use social media for good. Because the content you post on social media every day is actually making someone else rich, but that person is not you. However, recently more and more people are already starting to discover that there's actually a way to gain control over their content, so you can now turn your content into income. The best part is you get to decide how much to get paid for your content.
If this is just my opinion and my opinion only, okay? Activist Miss Kristen Han advocates for abolishing the death penalty in Singapore. Her advocating is a double-edged sword, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like it should not abolish completely. That's my opinion. Like I just mentioned earlier, it should be assessed case by case basis, like USA does. I'm not sure. I'm not even okay. I think USA is a very bad comparison. I'm sorry. I don't mean any bad intent. What I mean is, every death penalty case in Singapore should be assessed based on the person's life, what he or she has contributed. You know what I'm saying? Or have been through in his or her life. Because it is crucial and critical if you were to think about it worldwide. There are way worse evil people who doesn't even get the death penalty, yeah, where they should have. That's the insane. That's insane. But if I were to stay objective and just speak for Singaporeans and myself and country, as a smaller country that's easier to manage, don't you think that we have the capability to assess each situation on the grounds of merits? And what leads to this gentleman, assuming he's a gentleman, I'm not even sure if he has any prior. Does Mr. Tanga has any prior criminal records? If he doesn't, right, his case should have been accessed even deeper and his family voice should be heard. I feel like it's just I do agree with it's too harsh of a punishment, right, to hang someone based on a non-lethal drug. Of course, it has its own risk and danger of death rapes and you know, misuse of this drug on youngsters in Singapore, which oftentimes it does happen because of the ignorance of the culture here in Singapore. It's like a what do you call this? Causality, yeah. So toxic parenting leads to children wanting to flee their homes and find love in other places, even though it's toxic at the end of the day, right? I mean, it's like if your ultimate home, your ultimate safe space is not gonna be safe, what's gonna make other places any different? But at least in other places, you have the freedom of choice to make your own decision. You know what I mean? And if you want to flee and go, you have a choice. But oftentimes, if you are younger in age, if you are manipulated psychologically by your sexual predators or predators of such who uses drug in mean fucking ways, which is never good. It's one way to Stockholm syndrome their victims. Yeah, so it's a controversial topic. It's actually 1 kilograms. Yeah. Yeah, I actually told you guys many times before on other platforms, right? Marijuana is as deadly as heroin in our country due to its after consumption effect. And not just that, it also triggers psychosis for anyone who doesn't know the wisdom, the scientific facts and knowledge of marijuana, where there's different strains as in, okay, like for example, different drugs has different brands, even different virus has different strains. Yeah, so it affects individual differently. And THC is very well known to, if you overconsume it, you will just doze off and sleep, and what happens to you next, you wouldn't know, right? I tell you guys about my first experience taking marijuana in a certain country. I pee on my, at the time, my mate's bed. Yeah, it is a sedative effect. Yeah, it is a sedative effect. And I like to believe that at least my country, Singapore, is trying to do its best to assess each case accordingly. But this is pretty over the top. Hey, I'm a survivor of date rapes and all that crap, yeah. As a minor teenager, I did not have help, and of course, if I go and seek help, I'll be deemed as a bad apple because my family saw me as a bad apple, and eventually the government will see me as a bad apple, and it has proven to be the case, even if I'm in my late 30s. Anyway, not anyway, but anyway, picture speaks 1,000 words. I do not believe. Do they look like some evil human beings here? The mother and the younger sister. She's wearing like some kind of sports t-shirt of sorts, and she's wearing a very casual, conventional Indian cultural wear, where she stand proud to be Indian in our country, despite she knows, okay, in her age, yeah, I'm gonna guess her age is around maybe in the late 40s or 50s or early 50s. I don't know how young or old is the mother. She stand proud to be Indian in Singapore, which is so vital to what we stand for in our country, racial harmony. And for the fact that our justice court did not give them a chance to hear their plea and just sentence a son to death sentence, not hearing their story out, you know. It should be assessed accordingly in terms of what he or she has been through, the drug trafficker. As much as I hate drug traffickers, okay, it should be assessed accordingly. Because the truth is until this day, okay, if you are not of white skin, aka Asian in my country, and if you are deemed as a normie citizen, there's a certain discrimination against such races, even until today. Remember I told you guys about this gentleman who's it was like maybe just late last year. I asked him, why did you stand out of the queue when it's your turn to go actually? He goes be like, nah, I just don't want to create a scene. I'll just let people go first. In the supermarket groceries, I'll let the white people go first, you know, I'll go last. I'm like, what the fuck? And I gave him his spot. I'm not trying to, like, it's so fucking crazy that Singapore, man. What hypocrisy is this? When we claim to be a racial harmonious country and we do not give a fair share of hearing to discriminated ethnicities in our country that is still prevailing as we speak. And it's not just recent years, yeah, it's just last year, by the way. Yeah, it's getting better, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting better. It's so important, no, to do you know what the press all over the world did not cover at all? Because I know for a fact that, not that I know for a fact, we gotta trust the news that we read, right, on the surface of things. This gentleman did not commit any other crimes way before this conspired trafficking. Does he not deserve a fair trial in terms of how he was being brought up and why he eventually was in that situation? Don't get me wrong, again, I do not condone any drug traffickers under any reason at all. Okay? I do still hold Mr. Tanga responsible if the drug was successfully trafficked into our country and which caused detrimental lives being destroyed. Sorry about my English. I will still hold him responsible, and I still do that. I still think that he deserves a life sentence, but death, I'm not sure. Yeah. Only indices sativas are the opposite. See, the thing here is this, now, Solis, we don't have this knowledge in Singapore, because as long as it's called cannabis, right, is deemed bad. And do you really think that people in my country is gonna use the safer type of non-sedatives like sativas for medicinal purposes? They're gonna use it wisely and still be a productive human being in the society and contribute to the economy. A lot of us are actually fucking giving up, man. Because most of us, I would say 100% of us Singaporeans have faith in the government, and oftentimes government do us wrong in terms of what I just said, laziness, not assessing cases accordingly. It happens every fucking single day, you know. We are fucking tired. No, it's simply because tobacco just do not give us the more sedative effect. It actually encourages us to work harder. That is the positive side effects that government still allows in my country. Do not forget the origins of why tobaccos were invented, yeah. Tobaccos were invented due to the fact that it encourages World War I and World War II soldiers, especially Americans, to fight harder at the risk of losing their lives for the sake of having that smoke and the tobacco. And guess what? It worked. I can tell you firsthand, it worked. It even worked for me. It worked for me. I was in a military training to become a sergeant between the year of 2006 to 2007. Sorry, that was basic. Sergeant school was 2007 to 2008. Sorry, it was still between the same year, in 2007 to 2008. Okay. Remember the story I told you about? That I could run like the wind because my OC commanding officer or officer commanding my platoon commander, NJ means NCO, non-commissioned officer, told me, Neuro, if you can run first in your platoon, right, I'll give you 2 sticks of cigarette if you're gonna run. Because do you know why my PC challenged me to do this task? Because he knew I'm a smoker. He knew I was fucking nicotine crave. And guess what? You'll be fucking surprised to learn that my story was truth. And everyone in Charlie company, right, could be my witness. I ran to be the first person, right, the first trainee, right, among men and women, mainly made of men, among combatants to become sergeants. I'm the first to reach the fast run in a long form uniform. Do you guys know what long form uniform means? Means you run with your full army uniform but not folded. It's like long form means unfolded. In your combat boots, in your cap and everything. Yeah. With a cap, by the way. Everything on you except your SBO, which is your combat pouch where you put on your grenades and your ammo. It's called clean fatigue. You can Google that, clean fatigue. It works. My point is, it works. Nicotine is allowed because it's more of a motivational chemical than it's an addictive drug on its own. And it's less deadlier because it does not immediately require someone to kill someone else to get it. Like for example, gambling, for example, heroin, for example, I don't know, whatever drug you can think of that's so addictive, right? You gotta kill someone else that you love to get it. They did the same soon and gloom when they made it legal in our state and they were proven wrong. What do you mean by it was proven wrong? As if like, was it a good thing that are you talking about tobacco or 420? But no. Let me continue the chat. I see you, Lucifer. Just a blunt argument, but if consuming weed would really have such a bad demographic result, Netherlands would not exist. Netherlands, guys, have you seen how small Singapore is? It is. Can you imagine if we allow marijuana in our country? Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I'm someone who is pro things that are not deadly and could be medicinal and maybe relaxes people, or non-deadly, or as herbally medicinal beneficial as it can be. However, the problem is with people, and not just with the people, but with the culture here we have in Singapore in terms of family cultivation, dynamics, beliefs, morals. Look at what I've been through, man. Just look at me, exemplar A. Do you know how many times? Okay, this is a fucking deep. This is the darkest of the darkest secret. I'm not sure if I have spoken this over before. I've actually DM'd some American brothers, right? Like, could you, not just American brothers, actually locals as well, could you hook me up with some heroin so I can just go really peacefully? Because it was that bad when we were trying to survive through the toxic family situation. It's like nothing I do online, speaking up, I was deemed as the victim and the, you know, the person that you don't want to be associated with, you know. I'm so lonely. Anyway, my point is, why did I speak about this? Okay, used to smoke pot when I was younger. I was hoping they would legalize it here. Is it not? I'm sure Australia, okay, Australia, New Zealand, Netherlands, countries like this, I'm sure they are not so strict on you smoking it. At least not for smoking it. I'm sure they will restrict in terms of trafficking and selling and promoting it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's very much like France. Am I not wrong? Okay, Nosolis, the opposition to legalize marijuana here was proven wrong. The opposition to legalize okay, people who doesn't want to legalize marijuana in your country or your state is wrong. They gave the doom and gloom scenarios here that crap didn't work. People are still productive. Now, okay, see, the thing is, because your state and your country, USA, right, they're exposed to knowledge about different strains of marijuana. In my small, tiny country like Singapore, right, people do not give a fuck what strain it is. People just give a fuck about, oh, does this thing give us the high of feeling? Does this give us the effect of, will we get distracted from the toxicity of how we are being discriminated and you know, being a survivor and sufferer of a toxic family culture? That's all we use it for. You know? It's the intentions. So okay, for example, it's like I think it's not a tough one to respond to, Brother Knock. I'm not sure, Brother Knock, you are trying to explain marijuana is totally fine in all situations, but I'm telling you right now, it's not. Because many of the times, people, there are already people in my country who abuses legal prescriptions like Valium, lorazepam, clonazepam, any kind of drugs that falls under the category of benzodiazepines. I'm one of them. Without benzodiazepines, right, I won't be talking to you guys now in this somewhat best version of me in front of a fucking face cam. In fact, I would rather just lay back when I'm not working or in front of a face cam, right? I would just rather do nothing, cuddle with lovely BB here, okay, who's waiting for my cuddles, and just lay back. And because it's how this drug does to our brain, you know, are the after effects. We might feel good at the beginning, like we are, oh, okay, this is a balance of serotonin and cortisol and endorphins that makes me want to stream and wants to work. But when this effect is gone, right, I just want to fucking retreat and do nothing, because I truly believe that everything that I say or do in this world, right, after the effect of this benzodiazepine is gone, I'm making worse of the world. I'm a useless piece of shit. I should die. I should just suicide and take my own life. That's how bad benzodiazepine is. Benzodiazepines are not even hard drugs. Allow me to read a message accordingly, okay? Pot is worse than shooting someone? Okay, because New Zealand do not allow arms in the first place. That's my response to it. That's it. I hope it's okay, Lucifer. New Zealand don't allow arms. It's like Singapore. Yeah, only the authorities are allowed arms. Education comes with legalization. It happens here as well. The dispensaries are state-run and regulated. Okay. You know what? If you're talking about just America itself, I do condone it. And I would love to go to America and smoke pot with you brothers, man. Because I do feel safe with you guys. But if you talk about Singapore, do not expect to feel safe if you're smoking fucking pot here. Yeah. We use illegal drugs in very different intentions. Cops don't even carry guns in New Zealand? That's new. Really? Pot is good for some. Okay. So I'm wondering why marijuana is not legalized in New Zealand though. If anyone can give us more context as to why New Zealand is not allowed to have marijuana, do let us know. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I mean policemen and women in my country uses tasers as well. Very rare circumstances they will actually open fire. Yeah. Very rare. Because we do not have the rights to own arms. You know what? And I condone it and it's okay. Yeah. It's not crazy at all, 6, if you think about it. What is the main... We're going off topic, yeah. We're talking about Mr. Tanga and how his case should be specifically assessed. And his family has fought for his life for so many years before he was hanged last Wednesday. April 25th, by the way, 5 days ago. It was just 5 days ago, guys. Fuck. Hold on. Why can't I highlight this part? Maybe you guys can see this date he was hanged. At the same time, I'm pro death penalty. At the same time, I'm not. You get my meaning? I think a life sentence will be enough, as long as people who are how do I say, they can be people who are in the correction facilities, aka jail, can still do good from the inside, you know. Especially in Singapore. Yeah. It's very different from our jail here in Singapore is very different from overseas jail. Like, yeah, just you can watch some documentaries. Yeah, the death, I don't. Okay, if the argument of our government, okay, then our magistrate court is to make an example of drug traffickers, and they actually give out the same capital punishment to same traffickers per se, and it was a never changing capital punishment for drug traffickers, right? Okay. But I can't help but to think about the fact that there are way worse people being jailed for lifetime right now, or for 20 years and more, and they did worse than this motherfucker did, you know? Hurting other people, actually physically hurting other people. Not trying to demean the death sentence in drug traffickers, yeah, because it has proven to be effective. It has proven to be it has proven to be effective. I'm someone who is with extremely addictive personality. I'll show you, right, if I have access to these drugs, illegal drugs, I would have been gone, or bad things, worse things would have happened to me until today. Yeah. I'm 39 this year, by the way. 38 right now. 39 in 4 months. It's so tempting though to escape. To want to escape. I mean, what I'm sharing with you guys, just know that it's my humble opinion, and my opinion only. It's not the best of opinion. You be the judge of it accordingly to your that's beneficial to your respective countries and economic growth. Okay. For me, it's straight up assess each case individually, righteously, and I think a life sentence is not that bad. At least the family will still get to learn about the fact that the son, their father, their mother is still alive, and they still able to communicate, and it still sets as a good example of, if you drug traffic, you're gonna be in this fucking situation. You need to see your loved ones, right, behind the jail cell or via video conferencing. Yeah, drug traffic away, guys. This is the rest of the life. This is what you're gonna have for the rest of your life, right? It's still a more effective way of punishment. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I am confused, because if I were to think about my own childhood when I had it bad, when I was drugged involuntarily, I do blame these motherfuckers though. I do. But you know what? It's more complicated than that. It's not just these drug traffickers. It is my family. And the people itself who chose to do these bad things towards me. It's more complicated than just one drug trafficker. Education, man. Education. This non-discrimination. All this root of all evil has got to go in any country, period. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me still blames drug traffickers. But as I think about it, we are the exception. We are I'm the exception. Like, I now have a voice over social media, and I'm a survivor. You know, a lot of Singaporeans who are my age and born during my era didn't have to go through this shit. Let that sink in. I'll be right back. I need to pee.
When I was pregnant in jail.
God damn it. Hold on, okay? We're gonna return to our Neuro and Friends gaming playlist. Let's bring back the good vibe, shall we? Hey, guys, don't get me wrong. I know anyone who tunes in for a good time, tunes in for a good time. But on a certain level, don't you think that we are also looking for a sliver of humanity and someone with a voice or with a microphone, no matter how big or small the microphone is, number wise, speak something that is relative to improvement of human lives, improvement of, you know what I mean. Okay. It is a shame that our rich and powerful, right, often use shortcut to resolve motherfucking situations that they think that is the best way and most efficient way to resolve situations, where I do not think is the most effective. Like for Mr. Tanga's case, I do not think that executing him is the most efficient way to prevent any more drug trafficking. I really do not. His value of life aside, what he has been through as a human being aside, being bullied or discriminated in my country aside, which might be a fact, by the way, might be a fact, yeah. We need to assess all different cases individually. We are a country that is free of firearms and gunfire catastrophe or chaos. I think we have lots of time to assess situation like this. I think it's just a blatant ignorance of our court marshals, magistrate, who are born in with a silver spoon or golden spoon, who have not been through the lifestyle or whole life of being discriminated as second class or third class citizen. That's why they think that, you know what, the fastest way, yeah, I need to do my job. Just execute what's most efficient. That is not right, yeah. Because you might be executing a man who is more worthy to be alive than to be dead. That's the fucking problem. Fear to froze. To the music, I remember you from the Purple app from years ago. Oh, eating the chicken wing. Are you talking about Twitch? What was your name before? Before here. You tell me your name on the Purple app, right? I guarantee you, I will definitely remember you. Yeah, it was. Sorry, I don't remember. Not familiar. Oops. But you know what? I do appreciate your presence, though. Yeah. Is there a reason why you came back? I appreciate you. Thank you. Every follows is deeply appreciated during this time when you're trying to monetize our live stream. How have you been, man? Guns and glamour. Guns and glamour. I'm sorry, I really don't, yeah. Do you talk a lot during our live streams on Twitch? Guns and glamour? I assure you, if I know you, I would definitely say yes. But yeah. You literally only came to kick and click on the category and I recognize the name. Ha ha ha! That's right! The crazy Asian from Singapore is not going anywhere! Huh? Huh? Yeah! 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 We are still here! Alright? Fuck you, Twitch! I don't have my chair. Okay. Hey, I'm glad you still remember our name. Yeah, what a pleasure, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for following us. Following this channel. Sending my husband over here. Hold. LOL, he missed it. LOL. Husband? Sister, let's go. Send your husband. Hell yeah, we're gonna play some songs, right? Then it's more hip and hop. And before we return to the Division 2, the game. Yeah. Hey, I hope that this conversation about real-time humanitarian crisis, I do recognize and categorize as such. I sincerely do not think that anyone is worthy to be a judge or a jury, right? When they have not been through the same shit. When it was a crime that is not directly lethal to anybody. You know what I'm trying to say? It's very different, yeah, from trying to lighten the penalty death sentence to a serial pedophile. I'm sorry, a serial criminal who preys on children. I'm sorry to use the word pedophile because pedophile is a real disease. There are pedophiles who are still alive and well in this world and still did not commit any real-time crimes. It's happening as we speak. You remind me of the activist ladies on this show I'm watching called Queenmaker. Is that American or US? I mean EU. Queenmaker. You feel like I'm an activist? I'm just a loud Asian with a microphone who plays video games, you know, who advocates for things like this. Yeah. I advocate for anything that would bring us to one step closer to a more healthy dynamics of bring more awareness to family culture, healthy family dynamics, and non-discrimination especially. So yeah. Korean, is it? I don't watch Korean film, but you know what? I might check it out because of you. Yeah. Thank you. Damn. I am all things. But never have anyone categorized me as an activist. So thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah. That being said, this is a song. But yes, you will see LOL. I didn't subscribe to Netflix though. Yeah, I unsubbed for some personal reasons. I'm too poor. Everybody please enjoy this song. Alright, I mean, I also watch streaming videos, okay? I'm not gonna advertise which streaming platform, of course. No, don't do it. Especially if you're in Singapore, right? Yeah. If you want me to get into trouble with the government, you can just tell the government, oh, Neuroisdelicious is watching watching videos on streaming platforms. Yeah, it's that simple. You've been laughing for 5 minutes. That's why we stream, sister! You're in the right channel now! Hey! That's why you remember our name, yeah? What a fantastic honor! Thank you. Welcome back, man! Google it, it's a South Korean political drama show. Activist speaking for his or her country's unfair Magistration. I'm not into politics, so I'm gonna Google it. How's that? I promise you, Queenmaker. It does sound familiar though. Yeah, Queenmaker. You think I'm her? Okay, now I'm just being lame. Okay, for getting over excited about it. You think I'm her? I'm a small time nobody, man. Yeah, just doing the best that I can, you know? You know what? All of us can do it too. And we are doing it at the moment. Her real name is Moon Sorry. Moon Sorry, shout out! Shout out, shout out! Yeah! Yeah! I'm sorry. Let's do legendary straight, shall we? Join me if you like. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. The Sus Badger. Badger. Let's go. Ah! Thank you. Every follow is deeply appreciated during this dire time of our channel. Right, we don't have 75 followers yet. Yeah. There's a husband. Yo, husband. Have you guys been loving yet? Yeah, be loving, yeah, very important. Life is short. Get loving. It's important to balance that when you are a couple, you know? And I do believe that sex is a vital part of a successful relationship, or at least to maintain one. You're welcome, the wife sent me. Thank you. He's cracking up a lot. I can tell you guys a joke and it will make you crack up even more. Would you like to hear it?
Ever wonder why so many people say they want to learn guitar, but
Yes.
very few actually learn to play? It's simple. Too many.
Penis. Bukake. Pussy. There we go. Let's welcome this brother and sister to our channel. Let's go. Don't forget to fornicate, yeah? Whenever you can. Especially if you have children, set a weekend for fornication. Very important. A lot of wedded husband and wife forget to do that, you know, whenever they have children. They feel like they have to fulfill the roles of husband and mother and father when they have children full time. It doesn't have to be the case, yeah? You can get sexual and dirty during weekends without your children. You have came back to a very healthy, realistic channel, Lucifer. Everybody in the channel, please make Lucifer drop me a follow right now because brother is pushing for affiliate. Brother is from New Zealand. He's fantastic. Speaks and talks to us. Can I say that? Okay, I hope so, yeah. Okay, join me for legendaries. Let's go. Just come into the game and shout Neuro! Carry my... play together. Let's go. So close to 30. Let's go! Woo! What are you guys waiting for? Brother plays Division and other FPS. The Battlefield 2042. Oh my gosh, the graphic has been improved so much. Which is great, yeah. Get attacked! not so as realistic as Battlefield 1, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a way more better during its launch. We hit 50 followers in this channel. If we hit 75 today, I'm gonna do a dirty dance with my pink wig. Ima do dirty dance that is between, that is within a TOS of kick.com platform. If we hit 75 today. 51. 51, let's go. 50 high! You join me for legendaries if you like. Don't worry. A heart to froze. Yeah! Oh! Oh my! Yeah, baby, yeah! You can clip it now. Okay. Easy. Oh, crap, what is this? Oh, okay, Neuro. Okay, accept the group. God damn it. It doesn't let me join group, guys. Oh, there we go. Wait, clip it so your husband won't miss it.
Want to know how this
Oh, actually,
$43,756
Pump alternate Z.
in one
Copy that,
presentation
thank you.
using our creators framework.
Ah, stop it! Stop it! Jack. Jack! I'll never let go, Jack! I love this movie. I've watched this movie since I was 13. And I cried during the movie and out of the cinema. Yeah, and everybody thought that I'm being bullied by my ex-boyfriend. Because I went to watch it with my ex-boyfriend, you see. The Titanic. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck that film! Back in 97. I cried when I was out of the cinema during the death scene of Jack into the ocean. Which I should. She didn't treat me as an expat or a foreigner, and I was really having a hell of my time at Denny's in suburban LA. I really had a lot of fun. Live stream, by the way. Then they were like uncles and aunties watching me doing a live stream. They were thinking, what the fuck is this Asian person doing, you know? Then I tried to explain to them this is actually a live stream, live broadcast. I'm live streaming, live broadcasting to what I'm doing right now to people all around the world. You know what? We might host raid in our channel, yeah. But I think there's some phobia with within the community, right? For Neuroisdelicious to host raid. You can ask anyone. What do you guys think about the crazy Asian from Singapore hosting raid? They will say no. No, please. No. Okay, you see me use certain builds, right? It's because other players are also using the other type of builds. So I try to compromise. Hell yeah! Motherfucker! conflict, right? So you should know build composition. Yeah, that's why I really hate. No, okay, hate is too big of a word. I do not like videos that says meta build for a video game. Meta variation should be the correct phrasing. It's just gonna encourage people to just make their build in a video game. And then no one else is gonna use any other build, you know? That's bad. Yeah, check this out. Do you think I really wanna keep using the same build for legendaries? No. I want to use. I have CC, I have healer, RT. I have a few builds I never used in decades. Sorry, I mean in Division game years, decades. Yeah, I want to use other builds, man. I can't! Exactly! There's no such thing as meta build in any video games, period. If there is, it's a really bad game. In my opinion, think about it. Especially shooter looters or MMO. Should be balanced, yeah? Especially if you talk about game that is multiplayer, PCs, armor hell. So it's really easy to one-shot players. If you got to aim, you get it, of course. Where are you going? Purple NPC? Opa! This song just... Is this Korean? Korean song? I think so, guys.
Остановлена защита противника.
Opa! Opa!
I was literally looking to do the same thing, dude.
You wanted to...
The timing. I was just looking at the timing.
Hi, Jet.
I was just looking at who's streaming.
Brother is gonna hold someone else as well. Right, see you guys!